With so much talk about electric cars coming out of China, we decided to go straight to the center of it all. 6 days inside the world's fastest growing car industry. The Beijing Auto Show. BYD's factory floor. A car that can literally float. And a battery breakthrough announced just 24 hours before we arrived, capable of driving from London to Barcelona on a single charge. This is Imperial Auto Vision, and today we're breaking down exactly what we found in China and why it completely changed how we see the global car industry. Walking the streets here, the first thing you notice is how few familiar Western car names actually appear. You might spot the occasional Volkswagen or a Porsche passing by, but the streets are dominated by brands most of the world has never heard of, and BYD is everywhere. Over 6 days, the plan was ambitious. Visit BYD's research and development centers, tour a purpose-built test track for new energy vehicles, walk through an actual production factory, and attend the 2026 Beijing Auto Show. This is also a part of the world where familiar apps simply don't exist. Google, YouTube, even Instagram require workarounds most travelers have never needed before. For years, one of the simplest arguments against electric vehicles was fuel pump speed. Fill a gas tank in 5 minutes. Wait 30 minutes or more for a battery. That argument is quietly disappearing. At BYD and Denza's flagship Experience Space, flash charging technology can take a battery to 80% in just 5 minutes and 100% in 9. BYD plans to roll out 20,000 of these chargers across China within the next 12 months, with expansion into parts of Europe already underway. Each charging station can serve up to 5 vehicles an hour with zero cooldown time and can store 375 kilowatt-hours of energy independently without relying on the grid at all. One test vehicle went from empty to a 366-kilometer range in under 6 minutes, roughly the same time it takes to fill a gas tank, pay, and walk back to the car. The scale of the Beijing Auto Show is difficult to describe until you're standing inside it. Over 350 electric vehicles on display, with BYD occupying an entire exhibition hall by themselves. Many of the vehicles here aren't sold in Europe and may never be. Sub-brands like Fangqing Bayo and Denza revealed entirely new models on the show floor, including Denza's new hyperconvertible, boasting over 1,000 horsepower and a 0 to 100 km/h time under 2 seconds, built on BYD's second-generation Blade battery, with flash charging included. And unlike the muted color palettes common in Western markets, buyers here can walk away with a car in an unapologetic shade of bright pink. Touring a BYD production facility looks nothing like a typical European car factory, where facilities in places like Germany often resemble quiet science laboratories. Here workers weld metal in open view, sparks flying overhead, alongside a significantly higher degree of automation than most Western plants. Robots work around the clock, keeping production costs and final prices dramatically lower. And the results speak for themselves. Compare these vehicles to Chinese cars from just a decade ago, and the difference is night and day. The interior quality, the materials, the fit and finish. This is a completely different industry than it was 10 years ago. One of the most extraordinary demonstrations involved the Yangwang U8, a vehicle engineered to float. In regions of China that experience severe seasonal flooding, this isn't a gimmick. It's designed as genuine emergency equipment. Once the vehicle detects water depth beyond a safe threshold, the windows automatically seal and the sunroof opens as an escape route. The vehicle is guaranteed to float for at least 30 minutes, propelling itself through water using its wheels. It's less a car feature and more a piece of engineered disaster response, built directly into a production vehicle available to regular buyers. On BYD's dedicated test track, the Yangwang U9 needs little introduction. Nearly 1,300 horsepower, an individual motor on each wheel, and genuine hypercar performance. But unlike most hypercars, it's engineered to be usable as a daily commuter. Alongside it, the Denza Z9 GT, priced around 100,000 euros for the hybrid version in Europe, channels clear Gran Turismo design influence while offering genuine leather, meticulous interior detailing, and technology allowing the vehicle to literally crab walk sideways into impossibly tight parking spaces. These aren't experimental concepts. They're production vehicles available today. China's economy is projected to become the world's largest within 6 years, and its automotive industry is a major reason why. Porsche sales in China have declined sharply over the past 18 months, as younger, wealthier buyers increasingly choose domestic alternatives they genuinely believe are better. The question isn't really whether Europe or America can catch up. It's whether the rest of the world can compete with an industry moving at this pace at all. Heavy automation keeps costs down. Massive government investment sustained over 2 decades built the infrastructure. And the result is an industry producing vehicles that no longer need to apologize for where they come from. 6 days, 1 factory tour, 1 auto show with over 350 electric vehicles, and a floating car later. The picture is clear. China isn't catching up to the global auto industry anymore. In many ways, it's already ahead. Do you think the rest of the world can compete, or has China already won this race? Drop your answer in the comments. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one from Imperial Auto Vision.